Now that the right claws are finished, we can bring our attention to the left. Bringing our range back to the beginning, we'll start with our front control. And we can start by wiping out the keys on 30 and 50. And start by fixing up the orientation on frame 10. We'll need to lift that from out of the ground. Looking at our position control, the height is 14. So we'll rotate it down at 14. Plants at 16. And here we'll also want to go to our translate Y and bring these keys up. Going back to our position control, it stays planted at 20. Let's see, planted at 20, rises at 23, plants at 25. So that's Shift D on 20, rotate on 23, and plants on 25. Again, we can bring this control up in the Y. Okay. So going back to the position control, on 33 it's planted, 37 up, and 40 planted. 33, we lock in the pose. 37, rotate in. And plant at 40. Okay, this foot control seems to be a little bit low, so might not be a bad idea to just stay within the graph editor and tweak this as we move along. It should stay planted at 50, rises at 53, plants at 55. So 50, we'll press Shift D. 53, we'll rotate it in. 55, we plant. And we'll also raise our control up. Okay, great. Moving on to the next part, it stays planted at about 60. Looks like we could actually have it start moving a little bit sooner. We could see the type of angle we're getting here. So let's take this key on 60, we can move it to about 59. Okay, that'll work. So that's 59, 61, 62. Let's try to remember those. 59, Shift D, 61, rotate, 62, plant. Going back to the position, that's going to be 65 plant, 66 up, 67. That'll be easy to remember. 65, set a key, 66, rotate in, 67, it plants. It looks like the problem this time is that it's a little bit too high. So we'll select the position Y and just bring down these keys. Great. Looking at our keys, You can see that it should be planted at 71, up at 73, plant at 75. So that's 71, 73, 75. Go to our Ori control and set those poses in place. Okay, we're just about finished. We can move to the last part of this. That's 105, plant. 108 up, 109 plant. That's actually 106 plant, excuse me. So 106, Shift E, 108, rotate in, and plant one frame after. Okay. Next, that's 113, 114, 115. 113, we hold the pose. 114, we rotate it down. It's kind of going through the floor here, so we want to be conscious of that. And then 115, we'll rotate it out. On 118, it's planted. 120, up. 121, plant. So let's see, going back to our orientation control, we'll set those in place. 120, we rotate down, and 121, we have it plant onto the box. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and finish this up now. Go to the very end. And looking at this, it's going to be 151, 153, 155, and then that'll be it. 151, Shift E, 153, rotate down, and we'll finish off 155. And what do you know, the last pose we're going to need to bring this leg up. So it waited till we're at the very end. Okay, great. Well, that finishes that up. In the next lesson, we'll work on the next few legs to see if we can wrap them up.